Last warm-up set, 315. The main work set for today is at 360 pounds. Last week, I did 4 of these. The goal is to do 5. It usually takes me a few weeks before I can go increase from 4 to 5. But we're gonna give it a try and we're gonna see what we get. The fourth one felt better than it did last week, but it moved too slow for me to attempt a 5th rep. We'll try again next week. The back off set at 315. I'm going to do 215 on bench today. The problem I've been having is I've been feeling really tired on Mondays for bench. After doing squats, I don't have that much energy left. When you do heavy squats, it really drains your whole body of all energy. So I think what I'm going to do is after this week, I'm going to move bench to Tuesday. So I'll do my heavy work sets of squats on Monday and bench on Tuesday. That'll give me a little bit more room on each day if I want to work in a few auxiliary exercises. So I'm going to try probably just one set of 215 today and see how it goes. Last week, I moved to the 7 to 9 rep range instead of going for 15 reps. And I did 205 for 10 and then 210 for 9, which that's at the upper end of that 7 to 9. So it's time to move up. I want to try 215 and I want to see how many reps I get with it. That felt a lot harder than an additional 5 pounds should have. So I'm definitely going to move bench to Tuesday from now on, and we'll see how that goes. I didn't show the earlier warm-up sets, but we'll pick up here with 225. $315. $405. I'm going to give it a shot today. I was feeling a little bit too lazy to throw all the small plates on. And last week since 395, I mean, it was very heavy, but it didn't feel that bad. It wasn't the max rep. I'm going to give it a shot through 4 plates on each side. Well, got it. Not sure if I went quite down as far in the hole as I'd like to, that it was 100% clean, but still I got it. It was quite hard, it was heavy, but still not quite a max rep. I could go up a little bit more. I think I'll stay here for a while, and I'll try and clean up 405 and get a really nice rep out of it in the coming weeks. Second warm-up set with 225. Having a hard time holding on to that. I had a nasty cut on this finger, and I was debating on not even doing any pulling this week. This is the first pulling exercise I've done this week, and started to put a lot of pressure on here. So I was trying to hold on with just these 3 fingers and not using my pointer finger. That proves quite tough. So from here on out, I'm going to use straps today and try and get it done. What I didn't want to do is put a lot of pressure on it and rip it back apart. It's healing good and stuck back together. I've got it taped up with some pressure on it. I think I'll be okay. I'm going to do a single at 315 using straps, and use this set to determine whether or not I should go on or just stop here and wait till next week to continue deadlifts. I think it'll be okay. I didn't get pressure on that finger, so I'm going to continue to move up. $455. That did put a lot of pressure on my finger. And I think I'm gonna stop there for the week. I'm not gonna go do, I'm scheduled for doing 380. Last week I did 6. I'd like to at least get 7 before I move on. I think I'm gonna wait till next week on that because I don't wanna take a chance. I might split this finger wide open again. Okay, it's Friday. All I'm gonna do today is a couple sets of bench. This week, because I had a really nasty cut on my finger, I didn't do any pulling or any auxiliary exercises. Because anything that requires too much grip is gonna put a lot of pressure on that, and I might split that back open, which I don't wanna do. The exception was yesterday. I did warm-ups for deadlifts using straps, and then I did one heavy single, and I determined I better stop after that because I was putting too much pressure on that. Now, pushing like bench or squats, that's just in your hands here. You're not using your grip. You're not pulling against, so that's okay. So I'm gonna do probably 2 sets of bench today at 215 pounds. This will be the second set at 215. Okay, 9 on the second set. That's what we're looking for. And as a side note, extra long bench shirts work great. You know who I'm talking about. Here's a quick summary of this week. I didn't do a whole lot. Like I said, because of that nasty cut, I didn't want to split my finger back open. But I was able to get the basics done. And as long as you at least do that, if you don't have to do all the auxiliaries and all the other exercises, but just get the basics done if you don't have much time, and you will still make progress. We'll see you next week.